So there I was, writing up a script for another video that'll be coming out later on in the week, and I get a Discord ping. Guess what? Sega has released more information. What's going on YouTube? Chronos here, and welcome back to another PSO2 video. So today's video, we're just going to be going over some of the new articles that have popped up over on the PSO2 website. And I'm not joking. I literally was in the middle of essentially writing a script and recording another video when these popped up, and I figured, you know what? Might as well go ahead and make a video on this because some of you guys are right. Hey man, credit where credit's due. Let's get started. So as you can see, we've got a few new articles that have popped up. We've got an AC scratch, support items AC scratch again. We've gotten quite a few of these, and usually these tend to pop up when new weapons are about to show up. So, you know, hint, hint, wink, wink at what not this update, but the next update is probably going to be. Fresh finds update, we already saw that coming. So new fresh find stuff, pretty cool things here. Nothing too crazy, but you know, some stuff you might want. New campaigns for February, as well as the PSO2 episode Oracle pack, which is basically a pack from the PSO2 episode Oracle anime. If you guys haven't watched it, it's actually pretty good, and I recommend giving it a bit of a watch. And it's kind of an alternative to if you don't want to go through episode 1 through 3 storyline. I think it's only episode 1 actually, but if you don't want to go through that storyline itself, feel free to watch that instead. I haven't personally watched all of it. I think it actually is episode 1 through 3 storyline, now that I think about it. I'm not going to comment on any further because I haven't watched it all. I think it's like 25 episodes. I'd highly recommend checking it out. It's actually pretty well done. It's not the same as the other animes that have come out for PSO2 if you've watched any of those. So it's one's a little bit more gritty in certain parts, so pretty good there. But either way, that one follows Ash as the main character, of course, the default character from PSO2. And yeah, of course, has a voice and, you know, has a personality and all that stuff and interacts with everyone the same way that we would have in our regular story itself. It's also worth noting that I am uploading currently episode 1's story, doing a hardcore 1-star weapon only run. You guys are more than welcome to watch that if you don't want to go through the story on your own, but I have rambled on long enough as it is. Let's jump into what we are getting, I guess, with this update, this patch that we're going to be getting pretty soon. So it's worth noting, I guess I have to tell you guys this, it is 2:25 p.m. Monday afternoon. If other articles pop up, keep in mind they do tell you guys when they announce this sort of stuff, so the other articles just may not have been here yet. Feel free to mention them in the comments below, but I'm going to go over what's currently up right now. There may be up more later on in the evening or possibly up tomorrow. So first off, let's start with new campaigns. So new campaigns, actually pretty beefy. We'll be getting 200 free SG, and I like how they word this, is kind of funny. So February is ticking by, arcs, and if you haven't snagged your favorite items from an SG scratch, now is an excellent time to do it, since Arcs HQ will be handing out up to 200 free SG in the upcoming in the coming campaigns. First off, that's like 3 scratches. And Sega, you were watching my stream yesterday, weren't you? You saw that I spent like 3k SG. Don't talk to me. All for that emote you guys saw at the start of the video. It was painful, I know. I'm sorry. Anyway, moving on. So there'll also be a new quest linked boost available from completing special breakthrough training episode 6. And that can let's see, that can up your chances to get rare items, more EXP to complete specific quests, blah 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 blah. You can also gain up to 16 free bonus keys. These are free gold bonus keys every single day you log in. They're giving out 2, and then if you log in on 3 separate days, you get a free 2 extra rainbow keys. This is huge for keys itself. And those of you guys who know, I recently bought a couple of items off of the market on stream, which caused them to go up a little bit in price. Probably going to go back down. Funny enough, I turned out I had extra of those items anyway, so I'm probably going to be reselling them. Goes to show you that you're not always right with the gamble, and it's just that, a gamble. So these will be really useful with the upcoming premium ultra PSO2 day that's going to be on the 22nd. So save your keys up, guys. Anyway, they go on to let us know about special breakthrough training episode 6. While on a party, you'll receive an experience and rare drop rate boost that affects some urgents. So the award boost after completion of these will affect, it looks like, boost by completing the above starting. Okay, so it looks like you'll get a boost to everything else here. So, and by this, it actually shows off Armada training final lament, meaning we're basically getting Armada Demise, the second part of Armada, or I guess the second Armada itself, for our urgent quest. It'll be coming up. Looks like boost supplies or boosts applied are 200% EXP and 200% rare drop rate. So cool stuff there. We'll also be getting the trigger as well. They'll be handing out the trigger for this, which is pretty dope. The Armada Training Final Lament trigger and Special Breakthrough Episode 6 trigger. The good stuff there. I believe it's like a 4-man and like a 12-man version. I don't remember exactly how this is kind of like past my time playing on JP, so I'll be experiencing this with you guys firsthand. I do know this drops some pretty useful materials, so you're definitely going to want to run this content, and you want to keep an eye on what drops. Mostly going to be units is what you want to keep an eye on. And then they have some casino stuff. If that's kind of your jam, feel free to check it out. They'll be handing out casino coin passes every single day, a good chunk of them. And then of course more IO client orders. Just want to run R2 client or party maneuvers 1 and 2, just trying to get you guys to be in a party, I guess. I don't know, it's a free excuse to give out gold keys. I'll take it every time, and you get a free camo that goes over everything except harmonizers. So hey, super cool there. Looks like it changes quite a bit. I believe that's the katana version of it. That looks like to be the rifle. And is that supposed to be the knuckle version of it? I'm not sure what they're going for here with just a single gauntlet, but we'll have to see. But yeah, that's what we've got for the campaigns coming up. Pretty good stuff, a lot of useful information. We have again also the episode Oracle pack. So the way this is going to work out is you purchase this pack for $15. You'll get yourself an EX Triboost plus 200%. This is huge. Definitely grab one of these and hold on to it for premium ultra PSO2 day. I would definitely hold on to that. That's super, super awesome. And then of course 10 badges to then buy whatever cosmetics you want from this set. I'm kind of happy because my Slick Mechanic base wear is in here that I do like quite a bit. It's upsetting that it's only this one color, and the female outfit versions of this get other colors of it. If you guys probably have seen this outfit for, the female outfits, it's like a full outfit itself. But yeah, pretty cool stuff there. There's other options here available as well. And some base wears, some hairstyle, Ash's original hairstyle, which is pretty nice. If you were a fan of the, the close quarters outfit, but didn't want to wear it as an outfit, wanted to wear it as a base wear, they have the base wear available there too. So pretty cool stuff. You guys can look through these, find out what you're looking for, what you like. Some hairstyles are better than others, so on and so forth. But, ooh, I didn't realize Persona's mask was in here. Cool stuff there. Oh, and the broken version of it. Very, very nice. It looks like a couple of episode Oracle emotes, and then some furnishings, posters, and mats. So cool stuff there. You can, of course, buy the pack. It doesn't look like there's a, there's no limit on how many you can buy. It's purchase quantity unlimited, and you can purchase from Steam Store, Microsoft Store, and the Epic Game Store. So everyone has access to it. Cool stuff there. And of course, Microsoft Store includes people who play on Xbox, so obvious. Fresh Finds update is just that. It's the Fresh Finds update. You can see the outfits here. The triggers here are much less important than they used to be. This used to be kind of like a big way of knowing what's coming up next and what was important to grab from here. But in reality, we have access to every trigger we would ever want. We don't have to use the Fresh Finds for that anymore. So that's kind of a waste, unfortunately. But hey, it's still there in case you have something you want to get a hold of. And then, of course, we have the AC Scratch, or the support item AC Scratch. So the big ticket items to keep in mind here, of course, we have grands. Those are going to go down in price by quite a bit on the market board. Even as I release this video, I'm sure the prices are going to tank a bit because these are going to be available. People are going to be scratching for it to get a hold of them. So grands are going to go down in price. Graces have already kind of gone down in prices. They've kind of like, inched their way up a little bit. They're going to tank again. So very useful here. These are nice for having as kind of an intermediary spot. Useful on a weapon. Honestly, they're only 10 difference when it comes to grand, and it just gives you 20 HP, which in reality, you're not usually looking for that on your weapon, so it's not a huge difference. You're really min-maxing if you're pushing up a grand, but Grace is still not bad. So, and usually it's like a fraction of the price, sometimes being like a 10th of the price in most situations. And of course, you have the elemental transitions. Those have they spiked up pretty hardcore with Luster's release as people were changing and trying out different forms, but they've kind of normalized themselves out, gone down a bit. So this will cause us to push down a little bit further, so it'll be a bit more useful. The big ticket item from here is actually just doing the scratches for the bonus rewards. In them, you're going to get augmentation transfer passes, meaning if you're already falling behind on those, you can get some extra ones here. Mark Succession, Divine Succession, and Exceed Succession. These are all used, that way you can put this as a part of an affix setup to put on a weapon. Essentially, if you're making like your big, super strong weapons, big boy weapons, You can get them with Mark, with Divine abilities, or Exceed abilities. Usually you can't transfer these on their own without using Augmentation transfer passes. If you're looking to affix them and move them over, you need these Mark Successions, Divine Succession, or Exceed Succession to put onto one of the items in your actual recipe, then give them the receptor to actually use to set up your weapons. In reality, you only want to use these moving towards like the next weapon series that's coming out, Crass or Kloss or whatever they're going to be calling it. But I mean, if you happen to have extra, you really want to use them, feel free. I personally, if I'm going to get any Mark Successions, I'm probably going to use them on earlier weapons, or maybe just sell them, since you can add them to a weapon itself, something like an 8 slot something or other, and then sell it on the market for a good chunk of money. So you do have access to that. You can do the same thing with Divine and Exceed if you decide that you want to just make money off of it. Fashion's more important to you in that situation. That's what you're looking for. But if you really want to make a strong weapon, moving forward, making your class weapons, depending on how many you need to make, you may want to go ahead and stack up on these. It is, however, very expensive. You're paying for pulls, basically, on this scratch, going upwards of 75 to get the last 5 augmentation transfer passes. Of course, there's also augmentation aid plus 60% and 55%. These are going to be very useful when you're trying to upslot units. Specifically, I don't use this on weapons at all, or just doing final affixes, unless they're under very, very specific circumstances. Basically, the only way to get 100% is to use this augmentation aid, but it's not very common that we'll use anything, that I'll personally use anything like this. It's mostly going to be to upslot my final set of units based on my Crass units. So anyway, I think that about covers everything we have coming up for us right now. Again, keep in mind, they might release more articles. I'm going to refresh this now. Watch, I refresh and find another article. That'd be hilarious. But they might release more articles later on in the day. Keep an eye out for it. Or possibly tweet out something and then release an article later, or release something tomorrow. We'll have to see. And of course, keep in mind, we do have our maintenance that's scheduled for the 16th, really. The 17th, 16th is going to be if you're PST. But really for the 17th, fairly long maintenance we have coming up. So pretty cool stuff there. Anyway, guys, a like on the video is much appreciated, and it absolves you half your ad block guilt. The other half is all by subscribing. Both are completely free, and they do help me out a ton. If you guys want to keep up with the content, make sure to go ahead and click on that bell icon to be notified of videos as they go live, as well as community posts. Or you can join us over on Discord or follow me over on Twitter for notifications via those 2 avenues and ways of interacting with me there, if I can speak. Thanks for watching to the end, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Peace out.